let's move on to NFL free agent predictions. Bear, I'm going to start with you on this one because Odell Beckham Jr. I mean, just give me like two teams that you think Odell's going to sign for. Allegedly, he wants 15 to 20 million. OBJ came out and said, I didn't say that. What are you talking about?
He wants more than 4.
I don't know. I didn't say that. Where do you think OBJ could potentially land up? Give me two teams. Top of your head.
Off the top?
Yep.
Straight up. Niners, 1. Just out of the blue. And how about Broncos country? Let's ride, dude. Ooh, with Russell Wilson. I'm just thinking about, I haven't really seen the cap space yet, but I'm just thinking about them. Who had the biggest cap space? The Bears, but they've already they're
still number 1.
They're still number 1. They've made some moves. Dude, yeah, I would like OBJ on the Bears would be cool, but he wants to go to a contender. So I think the Niners or Broncos might be a good fit for him. Debo has the speed. Debo also is getting with Christian McCaffrey there, he's not getting as much runs now probably, but and then what's his name leave the Broncos?
Who?
They're like number 2 guy.
No, Judy's being shopped right now.
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to happen because they're asking for a first rounder.
Yeah, so. OBJ. I don't know. Can the guy fucking play? Like, is he injured or what?
Allegedly, look at his pro day. Seth, what are your thoughts? Two teams. What do you think?
This is easy. This is knock out of the park. It's either the Chiefs or the Giants.
Wow.
I like it. I'm on board with it.
Yeah.
My thoughts: Jets if they land A-Raj.
You got your mind.
That's the only way it'll happen. They have to land A-Raj. Or where did he play college football? Louisiana, right? Isn't there a team in Louisiana, NFL team in Louisiana with cap space who has their franchise quarterback, who has a wide receiver that's potentially going to re-sign Jarvis Landry with the New Orleans Saints, who is also going to help recruit Tyrann Mathieu, also played with Odell Beckham Jr. at LSU, is going to help recruit Odell Beckham Jr., the New Orleans Saints. And that is me being a little biased, but it's real potential.
Well, I'm saying that the Saints one is potential, but the Jets, no way.
Because A-Raj and OBJ are friends. I can see it.
They just signed Lazard. They just signed McCole Hardman. They have Garrett Wilson as the number 1. OBJ is not going to come be like a 4th option.
Oh, no. OBJ would be probably number 1.
No, he'd be like a number 3. With Rodgers on the team?
With who?
With Rodgers on the team?
Name the receivers again.
Garrett Wilson, who is A1.
Not.
And then if Rodgers on the team, he's going to favor Allen Lazard.
Now, Lazard stinks. I will never put a chip in that dude's
basket. He's still going to favor him, though.
I don't care. I don't think so. Not with Odell Beckham there. I don't think so.
Yeah, there's a reason Allen Lazard's in New York.
If you're throwing a football, right, Odell Beckham Jr., generational talent, right, when healthy, or
there you go,
a dude who's never had 1,000 yards or 10-plus touchdowns, Allen Lazard, not throwing the ball to Allen Lazard. I don't care who you are.
Plus, they just traded Elijah Moore.
They traded Elijah Moore to get another,
and they had to cut
another second. They traded Elijah Moore to get another second to trade for Aaron Rodgers because that's going to be part that pick is going to be a part of the deal.
Yeah, I figure you'd figure right.
I mean, that's the only reason I could see them. That's why they push after McCole Hardman. They're like, hey, we can get a second for Elijah Moore. Let's move off him, get McCole Hardman, who's pretty much a cracked out version of Elijah Moore because Elijah Moore stinks, and go and get a second round pick, and then boom, trade that second round pick straight to Green Bay. They get 2 seconds in this year's first. Aaron Rodgers on the team. How you doing? Keep it moving.
Who's your next free agent?
Next guy on the list is Ezekiel Elliott. Seth, what are your thoughts? Two teams
that just pop off the board at me is going to be
team that just lost their running back up north.
Well, I had 2 teams, but you kind of like stumped me a little bit. Well, I was going to go I would still say the Bills is a possibility. Just because they, a ground and pound guy, even though they just signed, who they just signed? Dameon Pierce, right? Damian Harris. Golly, that was a little.
Oh, yeah.
They just signed Damian Harris, and they got James Cook. Still could be a third down guy, or maybe the Bucks, who just lost Leonard Fournette. They got a couple young guys in there. Need a veteran in that locker room to run the running backs. He's going to be cheap. He's going to be a third down option. He's going to be a goal line guy for Baker. I like the Bucks or the Bills.
Bear, what are your thoughts here? Zeke, 2 teams?
Yeah, I was going to say Bills.
Bills are currently the favorite to sign Zeke right now, according to sportsbook odds.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to do AFC, NFC team here. Let's see. What about after they trade for Lamar Jackson, the Atlanta Falcons adding Zeke?
Adding Zeke and having Tyler Aguilar there would be a pretty nice.
Not a bad one, Baird. I like that a lot, Baird.
Yeah. That's a good one. I never thought of the Falcons. It's pretty solid. I like that one. My 2 thoughts.
A pretty good O line too.
Yeah, it needs work, but it's interior line's good for the Falcons. It's those tackles that need the work. Bills, number 1 choice for me, Zeke to go to. I think that's 100% where he's going to go. But if I want to pick an NFC team that really needs a 1-2 punch, that really needs that power running back, I mean, who's loading up to go to a Super Bowl? Who's about to trade for Aaron Rodgers and potentially sign Odell Beckham Jr.? The New York Jets. That's not NFC. That's AFC, but those are my 2 teams. The Jets are about to load up. They're about to have Breece Hall and Ezekiel Elliott if the Bills don't snag him first.
Did you say NFC, AFC, and then say Bills and Jets?
I did. I can't think of an NFC team right off the top of my head. I'm trying to keep spur of the moments, like what team would fit best.
The Jets have Breece Hall.
And it's always good to have a backup running back, right?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Breece Hall is young. I think Breece Hall is an every down kind of guy. But
Breece Hall is a injury-prone guy.
What?
We just saw it. Did we not just see it? Did we not just see it?
Injury prone.
Did we not just see Breece Hall go down with an injury and miss the rest of the season?
He's going to have more than one to be injury prone.
Joe Burrow went down. Joe Burrow.
James Robinson went down, and now he's backing up some nobody and wherever he's
Joe Burrow injury prone?
I mean, yes, he is actually.
Prone means
multiple.
You're prone to multiple.
Listen.
Yeah,
all I'm saying is Breece Hall has to come back stronger than ever for me to believe. I believe Breece Hall has potential to be an absolute bang for your buck here, right? Because they got him in the 2nd round. Pretty good cheap money for a running back. But it's like, why not grab Zeke for the ground and pound when you don't want to waste Breece Hall, who already has an injury, his rookie year of his career?
I like it. I just have an issue with
out of the question. You'd have to pay, a fair price for Zeke.
Cody says the Niners. It's like the Niners have their guy.
Who they're injury prone backs?
They're injury prone backs. Yes. Well, any running back that goes to 49ers is injury prone. It's like, let's throw that out the window.
Jeff Wilson for Mostert.
You can't walk out. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a couple quick ones. Just throw a team at me, and let me know what you think. Bud Dupree from the Tennessee Titans, free agent, elite edge rusher when healthy. Bear, what do you think?
Miami Dolphins. No, I'm just kidding.
I was actually gonna say that, but Seth, what do you think?
No.
Patriots.
God dang it! Stop saying AFC East teams, guys.
I'm going Browns.
Dallas would be good.
The Browns. They just got above the cap, and they're going to probably look to spend. He's going to come cheap because he's already 30. All right, Jadeveon Clowney, released from the Browns. That's what do you think?
Shanghai Tigers.
Is that the Bengals?
No, it's the Shanghai Tigers.
The Shanghai Tigers.
It's the Chinese Football League. I don't know.
Bears.
Jadeveon Clowney, probably somewhere goofy. I mean, he's already been on like 4 teams in his career, so go ahead and give me I don't fucking know. Falcons.
I'm lining up with Barrett, and I'm going to the Bears. They have money to pay him. He's going to warrant a good 1-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
Carson Wentz, 2 sprains. He's got to be a backup somewhere. Let's not throw the smoke out there. He's going to be a starter. Who's he going to back up in this league, Barrett? What do you think?
Patrick Mahomes. What's his name? Just retired. Might as well.
Needs a backup. Need a backup in there.
Where are you going?
Chiefs need a backup.
Let's not sit here and pretend Carson Wentz is going to be the starter, right? He's going to back up somebody. Where's he backing up, Seth?
Rams.
I love what Cody just said. The Arizona Cardinals, because he'll get a chance to play the majority of the year.
Right.
Because Kyler Murray is injury prone.
And the Rams just lost their backup, so it's like, right? So
the Rams would be a good spot. I think McVay could. I don't know.
No. Don't try to hide
McVay can turn anybody around. McVay and Doug Peterson and Andy Reid, the only 3 people in this league that can take fucking shit on a stick and turn it into an MVP. All right, running back Kareem Hunt, looking for a deal to be a starter somewhere. Not a lot of starting jobs out there anymore. Where could he go?
He wants to be a starter because I was hoping he'd sign with Dallas, but that was part of his.
He said when he requested the trade at the end of or in the middle of the year that he wants to be a starter somewhere. I assume that'll roll into free agency, but we'll see how it plays out. But what are you thinking, Seth?
Rams,
Buccaneers.
I was thinking the Bears. They have money. They're looking for a power guy.
I got Khalil Herbert.
Well, Herbert's not a power guy; he's a speed guy.
And David Montgomery's not there.
Yeah, Montgomery just left. Kareem Hunt, slide insert. All right, wide receiver, the great 6'4" Megatron copy of Kenny Golladay. Barrett, what do you think?
Shanghai Tigers.
Does Kenny Golladay find an NFL team, or is he squeaking off to the USFL or the XFL?
Arlington Renegades or whatever they are.
The Renegades. What about D-Hop?
Hang on, Barrett.
That's a trade. He's not a free agent. These are free agents.
I think it's almost going to take not a crazy team. Thank God, do not put Kenny Golladay on our roster. It's going to take a team. It's going to be a team to take a chance.
Yep.
And Panther.
I want to say Falcons.
Or Falcons.
Barrett, what do you think?
Panther. Probably, I could see him on the Panthers. They lost DJ Moore. They don't. I mean, who do they have?
They have Terrence Marshall.
They have Adam Thielen.
And Adam Thielen, who just signed a $24 million deal.
Okay, add a little bit of speed there with Golladay. I don't know. Is
Galladay's not fast. He's 6'4", and according to the last 2 years with the Jets, he can't catch a fucking. He can't catch that. The dude can't catch cold. But Kenny Golladay is going to play for the Houston Texans because that's the only team dumb enough to pay him.
I don't know. I think the Falcons are dumb enough.
They might be. All right, Frank Clark, elite edge rusher, only 29 years old. I thought he was older than that. I was surprised today. Frank Clark, Barrett, what do you think?
I'm not going to homer out. Well, why didn't he stay with the Chiefs?
Wanted too much money.
Yeah.
I
mean, deservedly so. The dude was elite. He's not a regular season guy. He's a playoffs guy.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I could see someone like the Patriots kind of talking him down and getting him at a good bargain because that's what they do with and then he'll just have an insane season or something. I don't know. I just have a fear that that's going to happen. And then that specific player is going to fuck us in a huge moment. So yeah, I'm going to say the Patriots. Sounds about right.
Seth, what are you thinking?
Bengals.
The Bengals are kind of like the trader team to go to if you're
Exactly. I mean, I don't think Frank Clark has a grudge against KC, but whenever you get cut from a team, didn't want to pay you, can go get money somewhere else. Why not go play your growing rival? Get a hold of Mahomes a couple times a year, maybe.
I could see the Jaguars making a play for Frank Clark right here. I like Frank going to the Jags. They need another edge rusher.
Josh Allen.
Middle linebacker Deion Jones was a Falcons really good player, played for the Browns this past season. They got him on a 3rd-round deal. He's expected to re-sign with the Browns, but that was expected a week ago when free agency opened, and he hasn't re-signed yet. Barry, what are you thinking?
I think he'll re-sign.
That's where you at? This is a really good linebacker matchup.
I think it's a re-sign, but if he doesn't, depending on the money, you could see him in Dallas.
Ooh.
Deion Jones in Dallas. Oh, that'd be pretty wicked. I see Deion Jones going to the Rams. They're going to find a way to squeeze out some money to feed him.
What about the Patriots? Dante Hightower just retired.
If he goes to the Patriots, it's going to be to chase the money. If he goes to the Rams, it's going to try to be like, can we wheel on the back of Matt Stafford and this old roster?
That team is done. This Rams
chasing
so
money
done.
with New England never pays out. You're not chasing money if you're going to New England. You're chasing a 4-13 record.
Hottest cornerback left on the market, Marcus Peters. That's what do you think?
The guy that Tyreek Hill just burned multiple times week 2, or was he out? He might have been out.
He was out majority of the year.
Did they have like a grudge for the Ravens? Because I think he goes back there.
I don't know if he's liking the Ravens. I honestly don't know. I see Marcus Peters going potentially to the Bears because he's going to want money. But my second option was the Jaguars as well. They're also looking for another corner, and Marcus Peters could come at a pretty solid bargain if you can talk him down. Jaguars got to make a move, dude. They're right there. They're right there.
Jags, yeah.
The fact they haven't made a splash yet is kind of wicked to me. They also don't have a whole lot of cap space, but
what about the Saints? Who's y'all second?
The Saints, we have Marshall Lattimore, Alontae Taylor, Paulson Adebo. Come on.
They need Marcus Peters.
We don't need Marcus Peters. Don't get me wrong. I would love to have Marcus Peters, but it's
maybe not badly because that division absolutely stinks.
I can also see Marcus Peters going to the Falcons and pairing up on the other side of AJ Terrell.
Do you think, let me ask you guys this. Do you think general managers and maybe coaches and owners like a Jerry Jones, do you think they like skimp out on certain free agency years because the division is weaker? Like they kind of look at the future. I mean, I know they're always looking at the future, but you think teams have purposely skipped out and kind of just been like, we're good because their division stinks so bad? I always thought about that. Like what goes on behind the scenes like that.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, if you can win the division with like 11 games and
and just kind of saving for the next year.
That's what the Titans thought this year. They didn't make a big splash in free agency. The biggest free agent signing they got was a 1-year deal, Bud Dupree.
I think the Patriots thought that for like their whole reign. Oh, all three of these teams suck. We're going to win the division every year.
I got 3 more quick guys for you. Yannick Ngakoue, big-time edge rusher, 27 years old.
Damn.
He's constantly chasing money, though. Like he's been signing 1-year deals because no one wants to give him long-term money because he's got a lot of off-the-field issues, like personality-wise, not in trouble-wise. But Yannick Ngakoue, what do you think?
Jags.
That's where he got drafted to.
Yeah, go back, chase the money.
They're not going to pay him.
They might.
Yeah, they let him go because they didn't want to pay him.
They might now.
He wanted like the biggest. He kind of warranted it too. Honestly, one of the biggest edge rushing contracts in the NFL.
Well, I think you got to look at maybe. I don't know how much money Detroit has left, but if they paired him with their guy Hutchinson, that would be sick for Detroit. Just Detroit needs to pile on. They need to take control. They need to take over the Vikings and start winning that division consistently with the old man Winter gone from that division.
I take my answer back because I forgot they had Trayvon Walker. Because they got Trayvon Walker and Josh Allen. So that's 2 pretty good edge rushers. Let me think here. Bucket, Tampa Bay.
Yannick Ngakoue. This is me being a homer. Saints need an edge rusher. 1-year deal. 1-year deal.
Apparently the Saints need everybody. Jesus Christ.
I've only said one other person.
Yeah, they need everybody. Jesus.
I said Bud Dupree. That was it. I said Bud Dupree. And you
said Odell.
Well, Odell makes sense.
Look at this.
Bud Dupree and Yannick Ngakoue also makes sense because we need an edge rusher.
Damn, you guys must have like $30 million in cap room.
17.
Just keep kicking that can.
17 million, right? We're like top 12 in cap space now. So
keep kicking it. Keep kicking the can.
Need to get edge rusher. All right, last two guys. Matt Ioannidis expected to re-sign with Carolina. What do you think?
Sure. That guy's old and shitty.
It's 30.
Probably. He probably thinks that it's a young upcoming defense going to have a great year under the crappiest coach in the league. So go ahead and give me the Carolina Panthers.
You're insane with that.
Yeah.
You're insane. Matt Ioannidis, he's going to re-sign with Carolina. Yep. And then Miles Jack. I have high praise for this guy. I think he's really good. He keeps bouncing around, but I don't know what's going on because when I watch him, the dude's everywhere. He was injured. He was injured his first couple of years in Jacksonville, but healthy, looking for a team. What do you think?
Steelers.
That's where he just came from. Yep.
Yeah, but that's where he came up from.
Oh, he did?
The Fins.
He's cheap. No. He's cheap. I'm on the Fins train with Miles Jack.
Miami's done. If we would have done the
Miles Jack is going to cost you $4 million a year. That's it.
You would know Miami has $50,000 in cap space until the June 1st.
Oh, why don't you guys call Mickey Loomis and ask him how he does it? Kick the can.